The closing shift felt heavier than usual. The restaurant was winding down, tables resetting, the last customers lingering. I moved through tasks with that dual focus, working perfectly on the surface while my mind stayed sharp underneath. Jonah caught my eye near the sink, shoulders tense, glancing toward the cameras. He motioned me to the hidden corner by dry storage. "I shouldn't be doing this," he whispered, "but you need to see this." He showed me his phone, an email thread. Derek to managers. One word stood out. Bold, unmistakable. Squeeze. The message was short, clinical. Continue the squeeze on Maya. Reduce hours further if she pushes back. Document everything for the file. The word hit like impact. Not manage, not adjust. Squeeze. Jonah's hands trembled. He sent this yesterday. They're coordinating it. Shock moved through me, cold and sharp. This wasn't one manager. This was planned. The shifts, the PIP, the humiliation, all part of it. I kept my voice steady. "Can you send it?" He hesitated, then forwarded it. "Delete it after, please." "I understand. Thank you." He disappeared quickly. I stood there, phone heavy in my hand. The word burned in my mind. I forwarded it to my personal email, saved locally, logged it. Derek email, squeeze directive, coordinated retaliation confirmed. The hurt was real, but something sharper rose faster. Clarity. Talia appeared briefly. "Derek's coming." I hid the phone, reset my expression. Calm, neutral. Derek entered, barking orders, tension spreading instantly. Jonah shrank, staff stayed silent. I watched everything. Tone, posture, control. When he left, the air shifted. No words passed between Talia and me, but the understanding was clear. This wasn't isolated anymore. This was a system. I finished closing with controlled movements, but my mind worked ahead. Timeline, evidence, escalation. In the car, I opened the folder. The screenshot sat at the top. Squeeze. I stared at it. The wounded part of me felt the betrayal. The strategic part saw leverage. I logged it carefully. Internal directive confirms intentional, coordinated retaliation. The folder had changed. Not just receipts, a case. The words stayed with me on the drive home. Not casual, directive, plan. I opened the image again, zoomed in. Reduce hours, document everything, apply pressure. Shock hardened into resolve. This wasn't ego anymore, it was strategy, and now I had proof. I created a new section, coordinated retaliation, added the screenshot, logged Jonah's context, his fear, the timing. Every detail mattered. The earlier version of me, hurt, questioning, still felt it, but she wasn't leading. A sharper version was, one that saw evidence instead of just pain. I added another note, Talia warning, Jonah evidence, both at risk. I remembered Derek scanning the room before leaving, confident, in control. He didn't know the plan was no longer hidden. It was documented, highlighted, saved. I added a single label to the folder, squeeze. Simple, unavoidable. The folder, Derek receipts, now held structure, timeline, intent, not noise, proof. Fear was still there, smaller, real, but resolve was stronger. This email changed everything, from bad management to coordinated campaign. I backed everything up again, cloud, local, secured. The parking lot sat quiet around me. The moment settled. The scared version of me still existed, but now she had something else. Receipts, an email, a word in bold. Justice wouldn't start loud. It would start here. Quiet collection, clear structure. Back home, I sat at the table under the lamp. The screenshot glowed again. Squeeze. I read it slowly, let it settle fully. This wasn't mismanagement. It was design. I updated the system. Coordinated retaliation, squeeze email, added context, dates, witness notes, everything clean, factual, no emotion, just record. The pattern was undeniable now. Hours cut, system edits, HR dismissal, PIP coercion, and now directive. I leaned back, breathing slowly. The hurt remained, but it clarified. Talia's glance, Jonah's risk, small acts, not alone, not fully. I checked backups again, closed the laptop. The apartment felt different, not smaller, focused. I stood by the window, looking out at the city. Somewhere, Derek thought the squeeze was working, that I would break, disappear quietly. He didn't know I had his words, highlighted, saved, structured. The woman he thought he was pushing out was documenting him. The scared version of me still lived inside, but now she wasn't alone. There was another version now, calm, strategic, precise. Revenge didn't need noise. Sometimes it was a screenshot, and forwarded email, a system built quietly. I lay down, the word echoing once more, squeeze. It didn't scare me anymore, it focused me. The retaliation was planned, and now, so was my response.